I really enjoy getting fan. It's always hard. I really enjoy receiving mail and getting fan mail. It's hard to reply to it all, but I do get it all, and I do read it and see it all. And no, I love it. You guys give me the first hand of what you want. Do you know what I mean? Without you guys buying the albums, come to shows, I wouldn't be able to do what I love to do so much. So I kind of want to give you what you want to hear. So the fan mail, I get a good thing from that. Twitter, I always find, and although you might not think, I do actually listen. Yeah. Just sometimes it's not always, there's higher people up than me sometimes, so I have to listen to them sometimes. Yes?
How do you feel like last time you watched your first X Factor audition? Have you watched it recently?
I haven't watched it for a while, but I'll tell you what I did watch the other day. We were rehearsing for this and Jamie asked us to play the climb, just to kind of get the instrumental bit and work it all out. And I watched the video and I was like, oh my god. Like, I still can't believe that I get to do this as a job. And that kind of video covers it all, it shows you right from the beginning, and I just look so young. And like behind my eyes I can see I'm a bit like a rabbit in the headlights. I can see it now, you know, like I was like, whoa, what is going on here? So that was probably the last time I've seen something related to that, and it was kind of eye-opening a bit. Yes?
Going back to your voice, when you were with the pop star to opera star and you learnt a different way of using your voice, where are you now with your voice? Because you do pop and you do some classical. Can you just change from one to the other, or have you found the middle level with your voice now?
The thing is you can't sing, you have to change your voice to sing into opera. So if you came to the 2 hour last year, didn't you? Yeah, well, you noticed the show was it was kind of like a split in half, and it changed. And it had to, because there's certain songs you can't go straight into a classical song with, you know, like Ambitions, something like Ambitions. There's no way on earth you would get back into it, because your voice is up here. It's kind of like how to explain, it's like a level of an office block, and Ambitions, it's at the top, and then for something like Canto della Terra, it's got to be right down there, and everything's got to be open. So the set list had to be really cleverly kind of orchestrated to fit the vocals of each song, but we didn't read it. What I'll tell you now is, I sang Until the Stars Run Out, and then I went straight into kind of like a classical song. It was To Where You Are, but I used to be backstage like on the floor, not being able to breathe, because I'd just done a full-on dance routine, and yeah, I would just be like, I can't breathe, and we'd be like, calm down, Joe, drink some water. And so yeah, maybe next time I wouldn't do a dance song before I went into a big ballad. Yeah, I mean, I've got the balance now, so I know how to sing an opera song, so I put that kind of technique in, and for a pop song, you can kind of sing a pop song in the opera style, it just gives you more movement and room to breathe, but sometimes you have to be careful, because with an opera song obviously you'll hear there's a lot more vibrato, and with pop songs it's kind of softer and sweeter, so you have to orchestrate it carefully. Yes?
Seeing Cheryl as your mentor, would you ever duet with her?
Yeah, I mean, you know, she was actually, I'll tell you a little secret, we were actually going to sing together on my homecoming in Newcastle. You know, when everybody on the mentors go back to their own hometowns, we were going to sing together, and it didn't end up happening due to rehearsal times and things like that. But yeah, I'd love to. You know, she's doing amazingly well, and she's a genuinely lovely lady, so it would be a pleasure to work with her. Yes? Yeah, I mean, you know, the new album doesn't have, at the minute, we're talking about maybe putting, oh yeah, it does have, it has one Italian song on the new album. Yeah, it does. Sorry, I do forget these things. But yeah, I'll always, you know, that the songs that I've done in the past are a part of my repertoire now, so they'll always be put into shows. I have to admit, every time I put a set list together, it's a lot harder than probably most singers, because I have so many different styles of songs and so many of different albums. It is quite hard to. And you know, sometimes I think, well, if I do that one, they won't hear this one, but I will still sing them. And we were talking about a day, I'm getting wrong because I'm answering too many questions. We were talking about a day, you know, maybe he's recording some of the songs on the album that aren't necessarily classical, but in Italian as well. So watch out, watch this space. We've got one more question? One more. Yes. Yes. We're going to do another session, so don't worry, everybody will get a question.
Oh, I'd love that. Yes, please.
I don't know. You'd have to ask Dion that one. It's not on me.
Yeah.
But it was an absolute honour to sing with her. I've never met somebody so famous and had such an amazing, incredible career that's so humble, you know. She just came in, sat down on one of like the music wedges, like one of the stage cases, and just totally blended in with everybody else and just genuinely passionate about music, and I think that's something really special to kind of look up to. I would love it to be a single and be released, but you know, it's one of those things, it's somebody else's song, it's all these things. If I could do it tomorrow, I would do it. It has been talked about, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. Now this next song I want to sing for you is by one of my favourite bands at the minute, and I love this song. I actually wanted it to be on the album, but it's not. And it's just such a really sad, but the lyrics are amazing. I hope you enjoy it. This is Need You Now by Lady Antebellum.
We like that, don't we?
Picture perfect memories scattered all around the floor, reaching for the phone 'cause I can't find it anymore. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. For me it happens all the time. It's a quarter after one, I'm all alone and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I lost all control and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. Oh, another shot of whiskey, can't stop looking at the door. Wishing you come sweeping in the way you did before. And I wonder if I ever crossed your mind. For me it happens all the time. It's a quarter after one, I'm all alone and I need you now. Said I wouldn't call, but I lost all control and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. I just need you now. Guess I'd rather hurt than feel nothing at all. It's a quarter after one, I'm all alone and I need you now. And I said I wouldn't call, but I'm a little drunk and I need you now. And I don't know how I can do without. I just need you now. I just need you now. Lost all control and I need you. It's a quarter